evening, everyone. This is going to be your ELOG training via video / YouTube. I will get with you individually starting Monday one by one to go over and check to see if there's anything being done wrong, sorry, not wrong, you really can't do anything wrong with this, but rather fix and try to avoid to save you minutes and hours and headache in the long run. So when you get in your truck, this is what you're going to see in front of you. Big old blob of a device. I'm sorry, the lighting is kind of bad, so let me fix it. Here we go, much better. You'll see this device right here, and it'll be at this very exact screen. Driver not logged in, no active driver, as you can see. Everything is grayed out except messages. Hours of service is not clickable, so is the vehicle inspection and everything else. You can click these, but that's irrelevant. But the most important things is this and this and this, but these two cannot be clicked. Why? Because you are not an active driver. So we're going to go ahead and log in, but before we do that, I just want to give you guys a little advice. This is an ELOG, which means it's going to track everything you do from start to finish. What I mean by is, once you log in, it's fair game. It will drop you to on duty the moment you log in, and my advice to you is, if you're going to heat up your truck, I would what's it called? For example, we have a guard who heats up all the trucks. He's been instructed to various instructions to help you guys save your hours when it comes to your on-duty time. Because what I've noticed is, even if you heat up your truck for 3-4 hours and you come to log in, it's gonna say, what were you doing for the last 3-4 hours? And there's no way around it. You have to click accept, and you're gonna claim all those time being on duty, not driving. So for now, what I'm trying to say is, you will have to take your 30-minute on duty and let your truck heat up to avoid this time. For now, we're not gonna let the guard heat up trucks for the time being until we figure out a way, or what the best procedure is. So yes, you're not on a paper log anymore. You can't quickly put 15 minutes, wait 5 minutes and leave. You're on 294, but you're still taking your 15-minute pre-trip, so you say anyway. No, you can't do that anymore. You gotta actually stick to your 15 to 30 minutes. So start your truck, log in, and let it warm up 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then you'll move around, hook up, fuel, whatever it may be, and off you go. But we'll get to that later. Let's start with this. First step, guys, driver login. You're gonna put in your driver ID and password, which I'll supply to you. Password is none of your business. Alright, this is my training ID. So what I did, I just put in my password, then I click anywhere in the black spots, click OK. Alright, oops. There we go, now it's loading. And now it says driver ID 1234, correct? You should change the training right now. In the next 5 minutes. I'm sorry, the next 5 seconds. Unless I put it in wrong, but okay. I guess it doesn't want to change the driver ID, but that's fine. Oh, let me see. Oh, training, there you go. I guess it took a little while. But anyways, so that's that. You'll click the home button. This will be your best friend. Click home. Sorry. Now it's lit up. See, you do your vehicle inspection. Now you're logged in, and hours of service and messaging. These will be the 4 things you'll be using for now. But in the future, this upcoming week or so, we'll have navigation. We'll have a hard break-in media manager. We'll be able to send you video clips, pictures. Your dispatch will be coming through here. You'll be able to browse, hopefully. You'll be able to scan your documents through this device. There's a driver training view and all that kind of stuff. So this is a very neat $1,000 device that we will use to the full extent. So get used to it. You will like it. You'll have no issues, hopefully. That's the point. You get what you pay for. So we could have went with something very small, little tablet, cost $100 and break it down on you every 5 minutes, but we don't want that. We want you guys to have the best experience possible. Anyways, this is step 1. We just logged in. Now, step 2 is obviously your pre-trip, your vehicle and your trailer. If you have a trailer on you, if not, we'll see. So, vehicle inspection. Please select one. Select. Any defects? No. Your signature already is your name, so you don't need to put that. It already shows up. Your truck number, put in your truck number. Done. Now it's going to ask you, do you have a trailer? If you don't, you'll click no, and you're done with that. But we're going to say for sakes, we have a trailer with us. Click yes. Any defects? No. Next page. Trailer ID. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's CSXU. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click done. Boom. Trailer inspection completed. There you go. Very simple. You just finish your trailer inspection. Now, go back. Step 3. Now, this right here is going to be your best friend, and also
you have 5 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
Yep. You will be expecting a lot of screaming by this device, the way your girlfriend and your wife or whoever yells at you like that. Expect that. This will be blabbing out every, I don't know, 30 minutes or whatever until you take your 30-minute break. But obviously you'll do that at the customer, I hope. If you're the type of person that doesn't want to do that, that's cool. You can take it at the truck stop or rest area. Whatever works with you. Anyways. Now you're wondering what the hell is all this? But what's step 3? Step 3 is we just got here. Step 3 is now going to load. This is very important. This is your load info. Ignore this part. I'm going to delete it. Start from fresh. Come on. Sorry. Okay. We just updated, so I delete. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. So for every load you do, you're going to put in the information here. So load number and this load ID, just ignore it for now. We'll be dispatching you through the system, so you'll be able to get the load ID from here. But for now, just put in 1, 2, 3, 4 until further notice, or 1, 2, 3. Bill of lading number is your pickup number, shipper number, last 4 numbers of your digit, container number. Have something here, guys. So you're gonna put in 1, 2, 3, 4. Trailer number, see, yeah, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then okay, done. This is your shipping number, trailer number, your important BOL information that will replace on your paper logbook where it says shipping number or bill of lading number and trailer number. This is important, and this is step 3 of the process in your pre-trip. Keep in mind, everything we're doing right now is in your pre-trip, in your 30 minutes break, 15-30-minute break. Now, we've been on duty for only 5 minutes, and I've completed your vehicle and your trailer inspection. Now, you could do it the way you like. There's really no wrong way to do it. But this status right here is the status of your current day. This is what you're doing currently. So you're currently on duty, and this is Pacific time. I have to change it, I'm sorry. But it's Pacific time, but you're currently on duty for 5 minutes. This is your 34-hour restart. Blah blah blah, mileage today, just information that it's shown you, and so forth. Summary. This is pretty much telling you when your 8-hour before you gotta stop and take your 30-minute break, your 11-hour driving, your 14-hour on duty, your 70-hour of total time working for the week. It's just a summary. Nothing to be done here. General, this is general, nothing to be done here as well. What you enter is what you put, guys. So keep in mind, what you enter is what you put. So this is something there that you won't have to. Again, this is nothing for you to do here. It's just information for you about you and your truck and your trailer. Graph. This is your graph. This is what you know, what you've been doing on your logbook, where you go up and down, status and whatnot, all that kind of stuff. For example, we are currently on duty. So what's it called? 1 mile. You're 1 mile south of Harvey. This is the date. This is the date right here, and this is we're currently we're currently on duty, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we are on duty. We're currently on duty. So this is how it will look. It will look funky and weird, but we'll get used to it. Now let's say you can stop by an officer and he says, hey, I want to see yesterday. You know, okay, officer, click this arrow. Oh, here's the 8th. Here's yesterday. What else do you want to see, sir? I want to see the 7th. Okay, officer. Here's the 7th. Oh, you're off duty. Let me see yesterday then. I mean, let me see the 6th. Oh, okay, you're off duty. Well, there you go. So this is how you'll show your last 7 days. See how the dates are going down here next to my thumb? The dates are going down. Well, we're going down. I'm sorry. There you go. Going down. Damn. Okay. If you have big fingers, you're gonna have a hard time. I'm just gonna tell you right off the bat. So you gotta be slow. Okay. So this goes back 8 days, guys. Keep in mind, this goes back 8 days, and obviously it goes back for us 6 months internally. But the good thing is, it goes back 8 days. So nothing you can really mess up here. So that's the graph, aka your logbook graph. Day log. This will tell you exactly what you're doing here. Okay. So, you know, so far we've been on duty for 8 minutes, correct? Yep, we've been on duty for 8 minutes. So it just tells you what you're doing. Info is your trucking company, so it's just telling you exactly what you're doing, guys. That's all. Nothing to see here. And you can go back 7 days here as well. So date is on the top right. So as well, like I said, there's many information here, but whatever the officer asks for is what you'll do. 8 days, this is the fun part. This will show you how many miles you've driven in a day, how many hours you've driven in a day, how many hours of on-duty time you've spent in a day. Now, paper log is gone, guys, so ELOG is in, and your on-duty is going to be very important. You want to limit your on-duty as much as you can. Obviously, you cannot limit it in a rail yard or your pre-trip or post-trip, but you can limit it elsewhere. For example, if you stop at a truck stop, go to off-duty, you go to status, change, go to off-duty right away. You see? Boom, off-duty, go to your graph, now you're not off-duty. You know, if you're at a customer, you're gonna go to change, you're gonna go to on-duty, you're now on duty, correct? You're now on duty, and you want to wait at least 5 to 10 minutes in the customer, and you know, show and check in and whatnot on duty, and then hit the off duty button to take your 30 minutes and until you're finally done from there. So limit your on duty time, guys. Remember, off duty will not count in your 70 hours, and that is very important if you want to work the 6th day or the 7th day, if even possible. On duty is the killer of a person when it comes to ELOG. Keep in mind, on duty will kill you. So will driving, but on duty is very important. A lot of guys tend to use a lot of on duty time. Try not to use on duty time if you cannot. If you can avoid it, avoid it. Keep in mind, if you stop at a truck stop, it doesn't matter if it's for 5 minutes. If you stop at a rest area, if you gotta take a piss break, or you know, go use the bathroom, use number 2 in the bathroom, go off duty right away. Don't keep it on duty, because you're wasting your on duty hours there. It's very important to limit your on duty time. Okay, so let's say the officer says, hey, I want you to fax and email it to me. Okay, you're gonna go to fax and email, put the fax number if he gives you a fax, put the email if he gives you an email. I'm gonna put my email. Symbols. Okay, and go back to this. And like I said, I'm gonna be honest, not many officers are gonna go to this extent unless you've pissed them off, but hell, they can barely use this, so they're not really going to hammer you for it or go in depth. Okay, so I sent it to myself. Okay. Okay, request. Oh, and wow, okay, it just sent in request of your logs, your last 8 days to my email. Click OK. That's that. Log request. Log request is when we want you to send us the current day. You'll click log request if you request it, and it'll send to us. Vehicle info. This is just the vehicle info. This is how many devices have logged into this. Well, I really don't know what the hell this is, to be honest, but I think it's irrelevant anyway, so don't bother with that. Approve. this is your last. This is your signature, so to speak. So you must approve every day when you're done. So in this case, we're gonna approve all. Click yes. Boom, you are done. That is it. You just sign your name. You finish your day. You're done. You parked, and the ignition's off, and you approved yourself. And usually when you do that, you're gonna go ahead and you're going to driver login, log off. I'm not gonna log off yet because I have stuff to show you. So let's go back to the hours of service. I want to spend more time on this.
You have 4 hours and 51 minutes of remaining drive time.
Good to know. Anyways, so currently we're still on duty, guys. Okay, so we've been on duty for 12 minutes. You know, let's go off duty. You know, of course, there's on duty. Well, remarks. Oh, okay. You know, drop and hook, dry run, truck stop, fuel, DOT inspection. You know, you can change. You know, you can put the remarks of what you're doing currently in that day. I mean, in that time period. So, and how can you see that remark you're asking? Go to. Okay, sorry, hold on. We'll go to day log. Okay, yeah, whatever. Go to. Now, you're gonna go to day log. Click remarks. Oh, DOT inspection. So, you know, that is what you're gonna do. So let's say you've been on duty for DOT inspection, you know, and then you're gonna start driving. There's one of two ways. You could either A, drive and it'll turn back in, but my best suggestion is change yourself to driving right away. You're now driving again, 0 minutes driving. So go to your graph, it shows you the driving now. My best advice is change it yourself, guys. This thing is a computer. It will get you in trouble. It will lag. It's on 3G network. Apparently this is the best data for ELOG's 3G, so it will lag behind you. I suggest you change your statuses as you do something. If you see it working for you, if it's changing by itself, that's cool. But if not, do it yourself, guys. Save yourself a headache. So let's say you're driving and you got the customer and you just engaged at the customer. Or let's say you're at the rail yard. You just went to the rail yard. So you're gonna click on duty and you're gonna put what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna do a drop and hook over there, drop a trailer, hook a trailer. Click on duty, drop and hook, click the keyboard, click OK. You're now on duty. You stay on duty. If it puts you back off the driving because you're going over 5 miles an hour, just put yourself back on driving. On duty right away. So this right here cannot get you in trouble because A, you're not doing something illegal, and B, it may look messy like this, but hey, this is an ELOG. This is what the government wants us to use, and this is what everyone voted for in Congress and the House of Senate. So unfortunately, this is what it is. You know, we have no way, we have nothing to do with this. You know, we just gotta follow the rules. It will be an experiment, but the mandate is December 18th. We are starting early because we want to identify issues. We want to see what works and what doesn't work. Rail yards, customers. So we are trying to avoid an issue, not create an issue. And this is why we are mandating everyone to start, whoever got installed, to start right away. So we see what goes on, what our limitations is, and what we can do, what we can do. So once again, messaging. This is a very neat tab. You can we can send you stuff. You can see what you sent and compose. This is just one of the few things we're filling out. Freeform means you could type us whatever you want. Hi, I'm bored. You know, click anywhere or click the keyboard, click send, go to your outbox, it's pending. You know, it's still sending. Keep in mind, 3G network, guys. You know, not much we can do about the network status, but it's still sending. Let's go to compose something else. Hi, I need more money. So just playing around at this point. Need more money. Okay. You know, keyboard, click send. Okay, let's go to outbox. Okay, it's still sending, guys. So you know, it means it's still thinking if it wants to send or not, but it should send eventually. And this is why you should always change your statuses manually, guys. It's very easy. Okay. Oh, and it just sent, this one. So this means it's successfully sent to us. Okay. Now, there's number 1 and number 2, and we're putting more. They call this macros. We're putting more macros in place. For example, this is your empty macro. What is your empty box? CSXU 1, 2, 3, 4. Which rail you are? You can put CSX 71. Send. There you go. This is your macro. So it's sent right away, actually. So this is essentially going to replace email, guys. This is going to replace email. But for now, we don't want you to use this for now because our integration with our system is not up yet. So for now, continue using email, but this will essentially replace email. Arrival time, this is your billing information. You know, okay. You know, just put it in whatever here. EOL, you know, weight, pieces. Sorry. And did I forget something? I guess I did, but it won't let me compose for some reason. Maybe because I put in, yeah, put down at the wrong times. Nope. Okay, I'm stop being lazy and put the actual time here. Okay, well, for some reason, not giving me this send button. Don't know why, but we got this form up, so we'll have to see. Click clear. Don't know why. Oh, I guess you can send a blank BOL information, but it won't let me send the full. We'll have to look into this. But for now, use email. But this is one of the neat things you'll be able to do. You'll talk to us through here. You know, you send your billing, your empty, you know, questions, concerns, hate mail, hate messages, whatever you want, send, but you'll be able to do it here. So, this will be your best friend. Obviously, you need to log in. This is a part of your pre-trip. Like I said, guys,
you have 4 hours and 44 minutes of remaining drive time.
She's yelling at us again. So, like I said, guys, this is pretty much this ELOG, and I will catch up with you guys. You will experience some hard time, but I'm sure you will be fine. Call me right away if there's any issues. I will be with you guys every step of the way. We have to do this regardless, so it is what it is, unfortunately, but we're here to do it. Should be no problem. And like I said, all these neat functions, navigation, dispatch, web browser will be installed this week, hopefully. For now, obviously, last step is when you're done, you just log out, and you're not an active driver anymore. If there's any questions, feel free to text me, call me, and I will answer right away. And oh, I forgot something very important. These are your cab guides for the state troopers, because keep in mind they don't know how to use these, and I don't think they want to anyway, but you must have these cab guides for you guys at all times to show them how it's done, because if you don't have these guides with you, it is a ticket and you will not pass inspection with this ticket. You see how it says hours of service DOT quick reference guide. So they want to show you, he wants to see this information, which is what I was showing you guys. So there's 2 of them. Keep them, hide them, they're laminated, don't dirty them, they're very important. And also, one last thing is, guys, you must have 30 days spare logbook in case this machine goes down. Keep in mind, it's a machine, it will break at one point, it will malfunction at one point. Fuses, think of it as a light on a TSXZ chassis. They're junk, so it could go out any time. I'm not saying this is junk, but unfortunately it will go out at any time it wants. Just like your fuses burn, this one might burn as well. So keep in mind, guys, you must have 30 days of spare logbooks, and they will ask you, and I guarantee you, they will ask you for these and your spare blank of logs. If you don't have those, it's a ticket and you failed the inspection, even if you pass this inspection right here. So keep in mind. Now this anytime there's a blue, that means there's a message. You're just gonna go and delete it. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this video. If you have any questions, let me know, guys. We are starting Monday. If you receive this link and watching it, you are starting Monday. I will send your driver login and password soon. Like I said, guys, do not move this truck without logging in. You better be logged in. It will backfire you, and it will log you, and it will mess you up, guys. So remember, anything you do, make sure you're logged in. If you're like I said, if you park the truck and we call you, hey, bring the mechanic, say, no way, Jose, give me, let a mechanic come out and he'll bring in the truck for, for himself, okay? Remember, every minute counts here. Thank you.